I have a question for the men. What would you rather have? Would you rather have your back pressed up against the wall and damn near about to lose everything you've worked for? Or would you rather have your life just buried, smothered, drowning in pointless drama? I think I know what you'd rather have, because I know what I would rather have. And that is why I believe that a desperate Rams team will begin the process of straightening out their season against a familiar but drama-riddled foe. Hi, I'm James of Faithful Angelino Sports with a preview of Rams football against the Buccaneers in Tampa. Now, if you enjoy talking about the defending Super Bowl champs, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We talk Rams football here. This match, for all intents and purposes, is seriously close to an elimination game for both sides. The Rams have lost 3 and 4 to fall to 3 and 4. Tampa is even worse. They've lost 3 consecutive games. They've lost 5 of their last 6, and they are now 3 and 5. Neither team runs the ball well. Neither team pressures the opposing quarterback well. But for every problem that LA has had in defense of its title, Tampa Bay is arguably worse off. Consider the 9-week stretch after the Rams eliminated the Bucs on a buzzer-beating field goal in the playoffs last year. Tom Brady retires. Then a few weeks later, he decides to come back. But then, all of a sudden, head coach Bruce Arians is out in favor of Todd Bowles. And the Bucs are trying to spin it as coincidence. Just a crazy, happy-go-lucky coincidence. They'll tell you that, but we know better. Co-owner Joel Glazer said, quote, "It's been a whirlwind of emotions, unlike any offseason I've ever experienced. Hopefully there's no other surprises." And then Gisele Bundchen asked him to hold her mimosa. This is not the Tom Brady that we all knew when he was so single-minded of focus over in New England, where he was just a bleeping machine, where he studied film so hard, where he practiced so focused on the perfect form and the perfect pass. Now, well, he takes practices off to be with his kids while the divorce works its way through the courts. He didn't even fly with the team once because he wanted to attend a friend's wedding. And that friend, Patriots owner Robert Kraft, Brady knows better than to do this. He knows better. You can't be a championship level quarterback and sit there and take practices off or not be in there for film study or just to go and party it up on a wedding the day before a game. It's crazy. And as a result, he's now in position for his first 4-game losing streak since 2004. Even when Brady was at the top of his game with the Buccaneers, he went 0-3 against the Rams. That includes 2 games in Tampa, including the playoff game that I mentioned earlier. I believe the Rams' defensive coaching staff has his number. And oh, by the way, LA's offensive struggles, which have made the Rams kind of difficult to watch, it belies the fact that the Rams have the 5th best defense in the NFL. Now, the Bucs, they knew Tom Brady was getting up there in years. He's 45. And they were sitting there thinking, well, we got to establish a running game to ease the burden on Brady. Nope, didn't happen. They are just as bad as LA. Leonard Fournette has just 386 yards to lead the team. And when the Rams have the ball, they will not have to worry about an elite pass rush for the first time, maybe all season. Shaq Barrett had 10 sacks last year for Tampa. He's out. He's injured. Last year, he was paired with Jason Pierre-Paul, who left for Baltimore. So their 2 outside edge rushers are gone. Now, Cooper Kupp, I acknowledge he tweaked his ankle last week, but he is expected to play. And I am also predicting that Tyler Higbee will redeem himself for the drops he had against San Francisco. Last week, Ravens tight ends caught 10 passes against the Tampa defense. And besides all that, in Matthew Stafford's first year in LA, 2 of his best games were against Tampa. Tampa doesn't even have the 10 a.m. East Coast start time to benefit from. That early start time that you get on the East Coast, which can often lead to a sluggish start for a West Coast visiting team. Not here. Kickoff is at 4:25 East Coast time, which is 1:25 West Coast time. The Rams are not going to be groggy. They're going to be well rested. So I firmly believe that LA evens its record. I mean, not because I think the Rams are a shade away from dominance and that they're automatically set to, quote, run it back. I believe that it's because for all of their issues, they don't have drama. And that is profound. Tampa has drama. Tampa has the poison that could pull apart team unity. Because to get 11 men to function as one unit is extremely difficult. In addition to that, the schedule now isn't nearly as difficult for the Rams as it was in the early part of the season. So the Rams might not be championship level now, but they have to rebound somewhere. So why not Tampa? Let me know what you think in the comments thread. And if you enjoyed this preview, don't forget to subscribe to Faithful Angelino Sports. We talk Rams football here. Thank you for watching. I'm James. Faithful Angelinos is a Kian Corte El Queso production.